Hello and welcome to the 9th edition of diverCity. My name is Alexander and due to his studies Miguel is not here this time, but I will represent him. The first diverCity broadcast this year includes many interesting contributions. But what you are about to witness in this edition, you will see now in our preview.
News spots. Watch 3 news spots about renewable energies, the Haiti earthquake and the Dioxin-Skandal in Germany. Speak out. Asking the people in Münster about their eating habits after the discovery of the dioxin in the daily food. Storyline. Discover Europe by bike. Webcheck. 2 interesting websites, WikiLeaks and the Museum of Modern Art. Europe Plus. Get to know the capital of Northern Ireland, Belfast. Music Corner. Watch the music video Bomba by the band Contrast.
1 year ago, on the 12th of January, a tremendous earthquake hit Haiti. We will show you now what happened there up today. Also, we will report about the solar power plant which is located in Spain. This and the Dioxin-Skandal is the content of our news spots.
Solar energy. In the south of Spain, the world's first tower technology solar plant is producing renewable energy. The 624 movable mirrors concentrate solar radiation onto a receiver located on a 115-meter high tower. Water is turned into steam, which is then blasted into turbines to generate power. It generates electricity to more than 6,000 homes. Haiti earthquake. 1 year ago, by now, on the 12th of January 2010, Haiti was hit by a tremendous earthquake. Most of the buildings were damaged and a high number is not yet reconstructed, although most known NGOs are present. Apparently, a lot of the aid does not reach the concerned people. Dioxin-contaminated feed fat. A German enterprise which distributed 2,700 tons of dioxin-contaminated feed fat to 25 animal feed manufacturers in the last month caused contamination of eggs and meat with dioxin. The laboratories found out about the contamination and were able to find the origin of the fat. As a result, higher demand for ecological products was registered.
As you have seen in our news spots, eggs and also meat were contaminated by large food suppliers in Germany. We were curious about the effect of that on the people eating habits. We went to the market in Münster and found out what the people had to say. This is our Speak Out.
The global consumption of meat doubled during the last 25 years and is still increasing. The per capita consumption in Germany is 60 to 70 kilograms per year. We asked the people in Münster, how much meat do you eat weekly?
600, 800 Gramm sowas vielleicht?
Viel. Also bestimmt 4-5 Mal. Ja, bestimmt 4-5 Mal.
Ja, schon viel. Also, ja, ich bin Koch.
Selten 1-2 Mal in der Woche, maximal. Ja, wie viel an Menge, an Gramm, das kann ich Ihnen gar nicht mehr sagen. Aber einmal ein gutes Schnitzel und einmal gutes Mischfleisch, das ist schon ganz okay.
Conscious consumers look out for different aspects when buying meat, like for example, meat quality, origin and ecological livestock breeding. We wanted to know, what do you look out for if you buy meat?
Ich würde gerne Biofleisch kaufen, aber ich schaffe es nicht immer zum Markt und deswegen kaufe ich auch im Supermarkt Fleisch ein. Ja.
An und für sich, dass ich regionale Produkte kriege. Also wir wohnen im Ortsteil Nienberge und dort gibt es eben Fleischer, der weiß ich, dass er von den Bauern aus der Region beliefert wird und da achte ich drauf.
Einfach auf Qualität und Frische hat.
Vom Hersteller achte ich darauf, nicht, dass es vom Discounter nicht, sondern schon direkt beim Metzger versuche ich einfach zu kaufen.
Naja, auf den Preis, auf die Kalorien und ja, wie es aussieht.
There are several reasons for a vegetarian alimentation. Some say it is better for the climate. Others don't want animals to suffer. We asked the people in Münster, Have you thought about not eating meat anymore?
Nee, ehrlich gesagt nicht.
Gründe gibt es bestimmt genug. Vorstellen nicht wirklich. Dafür esse ich zu gerne Fleisch, muss ich ehrlich sagen.
Habe ich nicht, könnte ich mir vorstellen. Also prinzipiell auf Fleisch zu verzichten, sehe aber keinen Grund. Nicht wirklich. Nein.
Nein, das habe ich noch nicht, weil Fleisch auch zum Menschen gehört. Fleisch ist auch gesund, Fleisch ist Eisen enthalten. Man soll sich nicht ganz verrückt machen lassen, aber reduziert eben schon, wie gesagt, 2-mal oder auch 3-mal wöchentlich und ja.
The people in Münster care about their consumption of meat. Some of them try to buy ecological products. None of the people who took part in the survey want to stick to a vegetarian diet.
Here in Münster, many people use their bikes for everyday transport. For your next holiday, you should keep in mind that you can use your bike for much longer distances. We will present you in Storyline a video called Discover Europe by Bike of our cooperation partners at the audiovisual department of the European Commission. Enjoy it.
The best things in life are free, as someone said. The pleasure of cycling is one of them. There is so much to be seen, to be discovered, so much to be enjoyed by each and everyone, young and old. Cycling is healthy and means sustainable mobility. It's a great way to meet new faces and experience friendly relationships with other bikers. The Eurovelo network currently consists of over 66,000 kilometers of high-quality trails across Europe. It links destinations and cultures and encourages European citizens to give cycling a try for day trips or extensive cycling experiences. And Europe could very well be the cyclist's favorite playground. Cycling is an easy and affordable alternative to motorized tourism. It has only low impact on our natural and cultural environment. Cycling also means easy access to the best-kept secrets without the parking headache. Cycling tourists get a fresh approach to the places they visit. The relaxed pace means easier contact with local populations, and it also favours the local economy. Take your time to enjoy the journey as much as the destinations. Discover Europe by bike.
The media is paying lots of attention to Julian Assange. In this edition of the Webcheck, the website WikiLeaks itself will be in the focus rather than the excitement about the WikiLeaks editor-in-chief. The second website which Lino will present us is the Museum of Modern Art in New York. So not only political activists, also art lovers will be addressed in this Webcheck edition.
Hello and welcome to this Webcheck edition. The WikiLeaks publications of confidential and secret material have attracted lots of attention in the media. And obviously most of the politicians involved were concerned about the release. Nevertheless, it is covered by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations. The Article 19 contains the freedom of opinion and expression, and therefore a criminalization of the platform cannot be accepted. Anyway, let's see what it looks like on the WikiLeaks homepage. Type cablegate.org into your address bar and you will get to the WikiLeaks homepage. On the left-hand side, you can search for documents either by creation date, origin, tag and other. To find out what the US Embassy in Berlin reported, just click on B and then on Berlin Embassy, and straight away we have an overview of the documents. If you would like to know what the US Embassy reported about the airstrike by the German army in Kunduz, simply click on the reference ID and you can read through the confidential document. Whether or not such documents will keep the governments open is another question, but it will definitely give some new explanation about political decisions. WikiLeaks was only the beginning of a variety of platforms. Check out OpenLeaks, which is another whistleblowing platform. Now we will go from politics to art, although art is often political. We will travel to New York to the Museum of Modern Art. It is found at MoMA.org. The website offers several features which are listed on the bottom of the site. If you don't have the chance to go to the MoMA yourself, the Explore section is probably the most interesting. Here you can check out the exhibitions and you will find all the information about them. Explore the multimedia button and watch videos about different painting techniques or exhibitions. To get to know the MoMA collection, just click on the link and you will get an overview about the different sections. Here you can find a variety of images which are nice to look at. That's it with this Webcheck edition. Keep surfing and bye bye.
From New York, now we will head back to Europe, to the capital of Northern Ireland. You will get to know what the city offers, although the Maritime Festival will be in the focus of the documentary. So let's go to Belfast.
Belfast has a strong and proud maritime heritage, not only because it was the birthplace of the RMS Titanic. Already established as a centre for cultural tourism, it is now one of Europe's favourite city break destinations. In 2009, Belfast was the finishing port of the Tall Ships Atlantic Challenge.
First time we had the tall ships was in 1991, and we're bringing them back now bigger and better than then to a completely transformed city. I'm so proud of Belfast. I love this city. I grew up in it and I really feel very strongly about its future and how positive that can be. And I think this is just evidence that Belfast is a leading city. It's a destination that people want to come to, and I'm hugely proud to be part of that today.
Recently, Belfast is not only a place of ship events, but also being transformed into an attractive and sophisticated city, offering activities for all ages and interests.
Keep playing. Carry on to the lads.
Including street theatre, aerobic displays, live music, continental markets and fireworks, the festival attracted around 750,000 people.
The Tall Ships' aim is to encourage young people to participate in sailing and to advance international friendship. Half of the crew on each ship has to be under the age of 25, no sailing experience required.
My name is Mike Stewart and I work as the ship's bosun, so I'm in charge of the rigging and sails on board. I've been sailing for about 15 years, about 12 years on these types of tall ships. Belfast for me is my first time in the city. The ship has been here before, I believe, but we are really impressed with the layout. It's really cozy the way the ships are all tucked in here. Clearly the city has put a tremendous amount into the festival, and it's where the Titanic was built. It's a shipbuilding maritime city center. And so just by talking to the public who are coming on board, it's an educated public. and we're getting asked questions which we're not normally getting asked. Typically you get funny questions like, is this boat real? Or, silly things like that. People here are asking about her gear and her sails and the strength of her lines and things which show that this town is a pretty salty town.
39 sailing ships set their sails to take part in the Tall Ships Atlantic Challenge, a voyage of more than 7,000 nautical miles, from Spain to the Canary Islands, crossing the Atlantic Ocean to the Bermudas, the US East Coast up to Canada and back of the Atlantic with the final destination Belfast, Northern Ireland. The Tall Ships race takes place annually in European waters, taking in various parts of the world and attracting millions of tourists and spectators each year.
Have you ever heard of a band called Contrast? If not, it is time to get to know them. In 2010, they were awarded with the Austrian Amadeus Music Award. But not only that, their music videos are very exciting. So convince yourself and watch the music video called Bomba now in our music corner.
Nightmares are never fair. You see us
Now we have reached the end of the show, and we hope you have enjoyed it. So, thanks for watching and goodbye.